macam mana kau react. Allah kasih you balak, macam mana you react. Allah kasih you fitnah, macam mana you react.
So our purpose of creation, memang Allah stated in the Quran kan, what is the purpose of He created us is to sembah Allah, to be His servant. So in any forms of trials or tribulation, life, it says in dunia, is actually to mengabdikan diri kepada Allah. Tapi cara dia berbeza-beza begini lah.
That's true.
So finding the blessing of Allah is always our purpose. So no matter what situation you are in, be it even if you even if you have a duri tercocok pun, itu pun a blessing from God.
Alhamdulillah.
Good or bad, you know.
So amazing.
Good or bad, but it's just that, of course, being human, we will feel sad, we will feel disappointed, we will feel angry. But it's like what Taufik said lah. How do we handle that moment of feeling? Who do you turn to?
But mashallah, I mean, I've
what
known
a-
you guys since like
what a
5. I mean, we've
topic.
worked together since like 5 years ago.
About 6 years ago.
6 years, Siti
And how
Khan.
we have seen you all grown, like you know, macam
Alhamdulillah.
the change.
Yeah, by the way, guys, Siti
And-
Khan is part of Batisah Realtors.
Yes,
And
still is.
he is not Mu's wife.
Wife, no.
She is my wife.
Afzal.
I'm the ID for Ivory Cove.
Yes.
Kind of relate to your topic, because what if I had just consulted the human aspects of finding a
Oh,
solution,
that's nice. What if?
but not seeking Allah's mercy and help?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you head it to? Yeah.
It's like, what if?
What if?
Kita dengan topik ni punya.
So I mean, the convo went so deep, right?
Yeah.
So nak tanya juga Taufik dah jadi tablik ke?
Allah.
Oh yeah.
Kita haven't touched on that part.
We see your concert and then there's on stage and Taufik say, "Mashallah, tabarakallah."
Masya Allah,
It's like,
tabarakallah.
kejap,
Wow.
I was like, okay, ni nasyid ke? Tapi ada, Masya Allah, ada awak kat mana? Tapi Masya Allah, tabarakallah.
Yeah.
And the back of my mind, wow, this is a live, what you call that?
Dakwah.
Yeah, almost.
Masya Allah.
Live dakwah. It's a different setting.
I find it like a dakwah because of the after effect.
Yeah.
If you notice what's happening around you, and I do, a lot of people have been using mashallah tabarakallah more often than not, because they're beginning to understand what it really means.
Yes.
So
yes,
that is
absolutely.
and all this Allahumma barik. So ini at least I nampak lah daripada my part, right, when I see all social handles, some like the impact that he does through that to that platform. Of course, you know, is others might see it differently on a
Yeah, we
different
got
light.
5,000 eyes.
Yes,
5,000 eyes. see?
yeah, but you know, on top of it being
And then you
such,
deflect it. Masya Allah,
Mashallah.
tabarakallah.
Yes,
Masya Allah, tabarakallah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's amazing.
In fact, when I see the TikTok comments, so many people were saying, "Wow, my biggest takeaway from the concert
Yes,
is
right?
Masya Allah,
Right.
tabarakallah."
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, Alhamdulillah, Masya Allah. Yes.
Name our episode that. Masya Allah,
Tabarakallah.
Yes.
yes.
So this episode is brought to you by Allah.
Masya Allah.
Allah, Masya Allah.
Yeah, it's nice, it's nice.
Yeah, it was an amazing concert, by the way. Masya Allah.
Mashallah.
Really good.
Yeah.
I felt at the concert orang ramai gitu
Yeah.
that doesn't make sense. Orang ramai gitu datang nak beli tiket.
Does it make sense?
I felt this is for me personally.
Oh, okay.
Orang sorakan orang macam gitu throughout doesn't make sense. To me personally doesn't make
Okay.
sense.
That's how you felt.
That's how I felt. Because
Right.
I've been doing music for 21 years, and then dah lama tak buat music since 2014, which is my last album lah.
Yeah.
Lepas tu turun dah chill, things like that. So everything, of course kita put in effort. Kita doa that tickets will sell out. Kita doa lah kan. Tapi bila benda tu betul-betul sell out in just a few hours, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. Kita doa that we can have a good band, can have a good performance, good concept. Everything kita doa lah for the best. Because we want to doa for the best, for miracles, for the things that doesn't make sense lah. Bila benda tu terjadi, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
Yeah, because you felt it.
I felt it.
Right.
So when it doesn't make sense, it's even clearer. Ni Allah punya kerja.
I got it.
Yes.
Understand.
Kan?
Yes,
Absolutely.
When it
Because
doesn't, make sense. Because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like like kenapa aku ni macam masih relevant, macam gitu punya level punya relevant tau. So it doesn't make sense
to you.
So the only thing that makes sense at that moment dekat stage tu, oh ni Allah kasih aku ni. Okay, let me not forget this. Masya Allah, tabarakallah. Pasal orang semua tengah sorak kan ramai-ramai. Oh ni bukan aku punya ni. Actually ya Allah yang kasih. So I didn't want to forget that, and I didn't want whatever yang dorang rasakan, pujian or whatever, to sampai to me. I need to deflect it, and it goes back to Allah. That is why I said Masya
Keep
Allah,
saying that. Correct.
And dia macam benda tu, alhamdulillah lah, Allah pemudahkan. Ni pun perasaan ni pun Allah yang kasih. Bukannya kita punya macam dah tablik ke adat ke apa. It's not. It's Allah punya pemberian, and we are always on a journey. So macam buat hijrah ni I tak suka pakai. So we are always on a journey. And kita nak kena tahu, every time we are still incomplete in terms of our iman. Kita masih banyak benda lah, hai sayang, lagi banyak benda yang we have to perbaiki lah. And one of the things yang is always a struggle is for us to keep realizing that everything belongs to Allah. Especially bila kita tengah up at the top. Inilah yang selalu kita tewas. Kita rasa macam kita ni dah bagus sangat.
Terlupa.
Pasal tak ada masalah. So everything is good.
So when you're at the top, the more you should
the more you should, I feel personally,
think Allah.
You think that, oh wow, Allah kasih aku can lah.
Bersyukur
Allah, Masya Allah, tabarakallah, you are the best. Everything is Allah's will. Kan, so that's why I keep saying it. And of course Allah permudahkan the whole thing. That's why alhamdulillah lah. That's why
you keep
dia macam keluar je benda tu.
Which is good lah, because we learn, and everybody learns, and everybody enjoy that. At the same time also, it's a form of a nice dakwah that not many people. Not many people. I mean, they know that word. But how you apply it? Look, if Singapore Idol can apply it on stage, if you guys are walking on the street, if someone puji you, you are not on stage, but you are on the biggest stage, which is in Allah's stage lah. So you should say loosely and make it normalized, even if the one that give you a praise is a non-Muslim, you should say Mashallah Tabarakallah, which will ask, what is that you're saying?
Yes.
So that you can, Mashallah Tabarakallah means this.
Yes.
As a form of da'wah.
As a form of subtle da'wah. Maybe, who knows, maybe by you saying Mashallah Tabarakallah is an opening window for them to be interested in our religion, not in terms of and not go
bukan
full
paksa
core to convert them, not to convert, but is to introduce our religion that has been dressed in a different different picture,
different light,
Islamic phobia and everything. So but these small windows can actually, what is Islam, and then they explore more and everything. And if I add one more thing, do you know that if you see someone successful and you're not, and if you those mata ain atau you macam envy, cakap dia ni maju sih, and then aku macam gini, itu aja dah ain kan. So did you know that actually you don't have to, and you can be successful too, like that someone, by a simple doa. Did you know that when you doa for that person, ya Allah, dia dah kaya, ya Allah, kau kayakan dia lagi dalam iman, kau kayakan dia lagi supaya dia lagi tak ada sombong. Whatever your doa to that person, Allah will give you the same back.
InsyaAllah.
That means and more. So that means you doakan your brother or your sister, tak payah nak hantar-hantar barang. You just do this simple doa.
Barang apa?
Barang package Shopee ke apa, Singapore Post.
Jangan order barang
Jangan. Tak payah, dia tak perlukan duit pun. Kan leceh nak pergi kat rumah orang, nak potong limau. Tak payah.
Ni macam marah ya tak?
Ni subtle.
Okay.
Kita share lah knowledge. Pasal I believe this so much because when you say doa, Taufik always emphasize doa, smooth emphasize on doa, and we already say on doa a lot of time, doa for anak and everything. But do you know that when you doa for your sister as well, or your brother outside, any strangers, that whatever you do doa good for them, you will receive the goodness the same as how you
same
doa
doa.
that you apply for your brother or sister.
And more. in fact.
And more.
And Allah will give you more. You try. So
Yeah.
whenever you see, you try, because I attest to it. So whenever I see a stranger or I see my friends who are in trouble or who are not in trouble at all, or who are already successful. So ya Allah, dia ni successful Masya Allah. What a beautiful voice ya Allah. Kalau lah dia gunakan voice dia to dakwah and everything, ya Allah, kau kasih sedap lah suara dia. Kau kayakanlah dia. And Allah will give you subtly also what you do for your brother.
Oh my God, this is so true. Because
Love this.
Afzal used to puji me, my voice very nice. But listen to him now.
No.
Masya Allah, it's true. It's true, my brother. Jazakallah khair.
Yeah, this is a form of
Masya
of discipline juga. Because our God is kaya gila, babe. Our God is Latif. Dia maha pelembut, dia maha pemberi, babe. Maha pemberi. Kalau kau minta kat manusia 10 kali, confirm yang ke-10 tu kau kena amput. Confirm manusia akan marah kau. Sudah kau minta je.
Yeah.
Aku pun kerja keras, kau pergilah kerja. Tapi different from your Lord. Your Allah is, the more you ask, the more He will give.
Absolutely.
And He give not even, you ask for A, He will give you A, B, C, D, E.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you ask for your brother all the good things, tak payah hantar barang, babe, kau pun akan jadi kaya juga, babe.
Yeah, that's true.
So that is the most important thing that I want to share to you guys.
Yeah.
So Taufik, apa add-on tadi?
No, I think it's beautiful because we are afraid of penyakit ain ni ada something that is truthful. It does happen.
I mean, it does exist,
So
yes.
one of the ways is also we seek Allah's help.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Masya Allah Tabarakallah is one of the ways for us to prevent kita untuk daripada kena ain.
Betul.
Because kita berbalik kepada apa-apa rezeki kita ada kepada Allah.
Pada Allah.
Betul.
Yeah. And then bila kita puji orang kan, bila kita puji orang, niat kita baik
Betul.
kan. Tapi kita boleh angin orang juga bila kita
Betul.
puji orang.
Kalau tak cakap,
Kalau dah cakap Masya Allah
Masya
Tabarakallah. Tapi sekiranya macam kawan-kawan kita yang belum lagi on the journey atau diorang tak tahu kan, in order to protect them, Allahumma barik, lawa saya rumah kau. We protect them by saying Allahumma barik.
Yes.
Because may Allah bless you. So insyaAllah dengan that doa, diorang pun boleh, apa pasal kau cakap Allahumma barik? Apa pasal kau nak step Arab? Bukan.
Bukan.
Kita sayang
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
We sayang you.
That's the
We
thing,
want
bro.
to protect you.
Absolutely.
I think this is just my personal opinion. I think people can embrace the fact that by saying Masya Allah, Tabarakallah, Allahumma barik, it's a form of doa ataupun a form of saying that they are grateful lah, right? But what do you think is stopping them from saying it vocally out there? I mean, they may know, maybe they receive a compliment. Maybe part of them say, I should say this out loud, Masya Allah, Tabarakallah. But they don't want to say it because maybe
Malu,
they takut stigma tu yang mungkin lekat kat diorang.
Kau ni alim sangat lah.
alim lah.
Faham.
Kau semayang pun tak cukup.
Masya Allah Tabarakallah je
Itu pun
pun.
pergi ni pun you know example. So people may be worried to say it out loud. What's your advice to them? Can you just say it just so that they can hear for themselves alone? Is that enough? Or must the other person hear it as well? The compliment that is given to them.
Okay, I feel personally mungkin kita ada this mindset atau stigma yang jangan step alim lah.
Yes.
Pasal semua orang tak buat.
Confirm. Yeah.
Bukan semua orang lah. Wallahu alam. Tak beramai orang yang buat. Kan. But my Christian friends are very vocal. Macam God bless, Jesus gave me these things. And of course we have utmost respect for Jesus. And bila kita dengar pun, masya-Allah, you guys are you're very happy about your religion, which is good. You should be proud of your religion. So why shouldn't we be proud of our religion? By saying it. The first step is to try to do it. Maybe you don't have to say it out loud. Kalau you masih segan, maybe bila orang tu puji you, insya-Allah tabarakallah, thank you guys, thank you, this is nice. So okay lah, maybe it's wordy, Allahu alam, right? Masya Allah tabarakallah, it's like so-called 2 words. But just think about it. Tadi Afzal was talking about, it's a discipline. Our religion is based on discipline.
Betul.
All of the things yang kita sepatutnya buat dan tak sepatutnya buat, it's a form of discipline. Tunaikan you punya solah 5 kali sehari. Subuh is the toughest. Zuhur and Asar nak on time waktu pun is tough, you know, and things like. But it's a discipline
Betul.
that you have to impose on yourself to
Yeah.
just be a better person. Tapi dia pun scientific sebenarnya. If you go deeper, it's scientific. Salah is scientific. I just came up on this info on TikTok. One of the best ways to let the blood flow, to let the blood, yang tu terkena sikit. One of the ways, the best way to let the blood flow through your body is in sujud position.
Right? Yeah.
And this is from the Western punya understanding. Prostration. But we are doing it in subuh.
Yeah.
For tahajud, we're doing
5 times
more.
a day.
Yeah, and we're doing it 5 times a day.
Yeah.
And we are cleaning ourselves every time we do it. We're cleaning ourselves from germs. And then we are taking a break. And then we are doing this prostration. And it's one of the best ways for the blood to flow if you go in scientifically. Scientifically, if you tengok orang-orang yang kaya, CEOs or whatever, wake up 4 a.m, meditate for 2 hours, and then hit the ice bath, and then go for a run and hit the ice bath.
Yep. Absolutely.
We have our tahajud.
And then the tahiyat akhir also, the way that you fold your legs is also there's a science to it as well.
Semua ada science, right?
Yeah.
So it's a form of discipline that you impose on yourself for the betterment of yourself. Tapi bila nak start tu, dia memang susah. Dia memang bukan senang. And the challenges that you are going to face is going to be another human being or friend of yours. Either lah, kau jangan step alim either that or the doa that we are hoping for. Apasal aku selalu cakap Masya Allah Tabarakallah. Apasal bila kau puji aku cakap Allah Mabarik? What does that mean? And then kita boleh educate dorang. And bila you educate dorang, if you're thinking about point system, you dapat point, babe.
Of course.
Yeah. So I feel it starts with us, and it starts with the people around us. Kalau kita boleh ada this feeling yang benda ni bukan janggal, it's not something yang taboo. It's just we are being proud of our religion, but at the same time we are helping ourselves first to keep reminding ourselves that this is my path. This does not belong to me. Allah is providing me everything. You're helping yourself first sebenarnya.
Wow, that's true, man. That's
I'm
so
helping
true.
myself first.
That's true.
If other people get serpihan or whatever, Alhamdulillah aku dapat point lah. I'm helping myself again. Then at the same time I'm helping them juga. Kalau benda ni sampai dekat dorang.
Betul.
This is my thought on it lah.
Perfect. Very on point answers.
Very nicely put.
Nicely put.
That's how I feel about it. Alhamdulillah.
And to our listeners juga yang terdengar our podcast yang kecil ni, kita doakan untuk you all juga.
Kita doakan this podcast is gonna be viral.
Amin.
It's gonna be the best podcast.
Tengah hujan ni, ya Allah. Tengah hujan ni.
Yeah, it becomes the most informative, most orang boleh belajar a lot. And we'll share this and we'll find knowledge in whatever that
and to all the listeners as well lah juga.
Betul.
So that Allah elevate whatever your situation in, or you tengah driving ke, kat rumah ke, you are not alone, you still have Allah. And Allah is closer to you than you think you are. So it's just He's just waiting. When are you gonna come back to me? So when are you gonna say Mashallah Tabarakallah or take your wudu and speak to me? So luahkanlah your whatever kesusahan atau kesenangan pun. Even when you are in dalam kesenangan pun masih boleh berbual juga. Masya Allah, kayanya aku. Alhamdulillah. Siapa lagi?
Absolutely.
Betul.
Guys, maybe just
kayakan neighbor aku pula.
Kayakan neighbor aku. Kayakanlah semua sahabat-sahabatku. Jadi kita semua boleh relax, boleh ibadah sama-sama.
Yes, because the focus is actually not kekayaan. Kekayaan is just one way. The focus is whichever that makes you be able to focus more. Kadang-kadang ada orang yang dalam kemiskinan dia lebih fokus kepada macam ada orang yang kena masuk penjara, dia lagi more focus to Allah. Dan ada orang yang dalam kemiskinan dia lebih fokus to Allah. Allah knows when to give you your next rezeki. And then kalau let's say kekayaan itu make you lose focus, of course dia akan lambat sikit atau tak dapat langsung, but don't be despair, because you will still dapat ketenangan. Ada orang dia tak kaya tapi dia Masya Allah, dia happy. Dia dapat time yang dapat baca Quran, dapat time spend with the family. Family dia semua healthy, anak-anak dia semua masya-Allah doing good in education. Itu dia punya set. What I'm trying to say is, in any situation or what, it's actually to, you know, Allah is there, and you don't need to worry lah when your next rezeki to come.
Sometimes it's a mindset shift. You have to realize that you can't only focus on the negative aspect. If you want to focus on negative aspects of your life, there can be so many. But have we forgotten that there are so many other positive aspects? Sometimes even as small as just your health. If you know, like what you went through, like suddenly you realize how important health is and how it's a nikmah. Walaupun it's not something on other people's mind, tapi itu aja dah keberkahan dan apa, something a positive thing that Allah has given you, a nikmat. That we must be bersyukur about.
It's true.
So how do Allah wants to give us more kalau kita tak bersyukur tentang benda-benda yang kecil?
Walaupun dengan benda yang sikit, you tak bersyukur
kan?
Macam nak dapat yang lebih lagi banyak.
Lagi bahaya sih.
Betul lah. Tapi kalau aku orang luar kan, aku tak cari orang agent lain lah. Masya Allah, tabarakallah.
This fella, Masya Allah.
This guy is
again.
You get it. You must be a
Masya
podcaster.
Allah.
Arun ada jadi podcaster.
So korang jangan cari agent lain, carilah agent yang terhandal dan Masya Allah, tabarakallah.
Masya Allah.
Siti Khan, Taufik, Batisah, Batisah daripada Batisah Realtors. Now
Thank you, guys.
they are no longer with the previous company. Just for your info, they are with a new company. Athens. Itu ada time nak masuk, boleh
Boleh lah sikit lah, just to wrap up.
kasih yang tu kerja keras sikit lah. Banyak benda dia nak edit. Okay.
Yang tu tadi dia dengar je, macam
Itulah,
mana aku nak
macam
cut ni, macam mana aku
bila-
nak edit ni.
bila aku nak stop
Cut
ni?
Dia lagi berbual lagi. Allah.
Yang tu rezeki tangan Allah.
Masya Allah, tabarakallah.
This guy is amazing. Allah mabarik.
Yeah,
So
our
guys,
producer behind.
what's up with the story, man? From
Yeah.
company A to company B, is the grass greener from the other side to the other side? So is Hutton's greener? But I know they are blue.
Oh,
There's
dia
no company
gold.
that's green. There's no company that's green color
Yeah,
coded.
there's
Not
a
yet,
saying
no.
like the grass is always greener on the other side, kan?
Yalah.
So
Goal.
Gold
so
lah kita gold.
yeah, what's up guys? What's the story like? You guys
dia
are already in the new
Sebenarnya kita
company.
punya the logo that Batisah Realtors that you made for us.
Oh yeah.
Dia kan gold kan.
Dia kan dah gold
Gold
dah.
lah.
So kita nak match dengan logo aja.
Oh,
Design.
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 Aesthetic,
So
Semua like a design aesthetic thing.
Oh,
Yes.
Masya Allah, tabarak.
Masa tu je dah
Itu
kira
je dah.
Itu je dah.
So design je. So it's important. So you get
Aesthetics,
design
guys.
is important.
Yes,
so
it's important.
if you want to design your house, get ivory coat. Kira semua pakai dia
Look at the logo right at the back. Yes, this is please yeah. Yang ni
Please follow lah ya, Ivory Coast juga. On
Ivory
top
Coast,
of
ya
following
Allah.
us, Batisah Realtors, because we're still around.
Yes.
Kita pun manusia biasa juga, hasil demi hasil juga.
Betul.
Tak ada sponsor kan, jadi kita sponsor diri kita sendiri.
Yes,
InsyaAllah, InsyaAllah.
We hope to make it a one-stop solution lah.
Yes,
Kan?
yes,
Ada
yes,
jual
yes,
rumah,
yes.
beli rumah, nak beli rumah. Kan?
InsyaAllah.
So insyaAllah lah, carilah kita.
So the reason kita port over is I mean I believe every company memang ada kekuatan dia
Ada
lah.
their strengths,
Every company
yes, definitely.
ada kekuatannya. And
Betul.
so why kita port over juga, because we just wanted to try something different. We wanted to try a different framework, especially untuk kita punya budak-budak kita, our downlines, our team. We want them to grow and we want to give them a breakthrough lah. So why we ported over, because when we understood Rexan Division punya framework yang diorang ada dengan Syafiq Focus, the focus group, we were enticed. We wanted to see how this difference can give kita juga a breakthrough, so we will give it a shot lah. So far alhamdulillah,
I think there's a lot of excitement on
a
ground
lot of
at the
excitement
moment,
on
because
the
I think,
ground, a lot of training yang kita dah start. Of course we want to expand ourselves into the new launch segment, to the private sector punya segment, because we feel this is something that we can benefit kita punya community. And we want to dive deeper lah into it.
Yep.
So That's why kita port over to Hattans under Rextan Division dengan Syafiq Focus jugalah. And that is the politically correct answer.
Wow.
Betul.
Absolutely.
Betul.
Yeah.
No lah, it's basically it lah. It's basically it.
Yeah. All in all, is for growth lah.
It's
All
for
in all is for
growth.
growth.
Sometimes when we are in a certain place for too long, sometimes we get comfortable sangat,
Yeah.
and
Get
you don't seek
complacent
growth.
juga.
And you don't seek
Correct.
growth for yourself.
Yeah.
So when we move to somewhere new,
Yes.
there's always that drive. Macam, okay, what can I do now? What
Correct,
can I do in this
correct.
company? What
Yeah.
can this company give that will make me better, or something like
Yeah.
that? You know, macam it's your own
So
drive.
value lah.
Yes.
Yes.
So you have to find the value in the company, is it?
Yeah, in a way, yes.
Yes.
In a way.
But I think chemistry, keserasian pun penting juga.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day,
Right.
Alhamdulillah, we have been exposed to the segment that we are in, which a lot of people already know that our forte predominantly has always been HDB, right?
yeah.
So, of course, Alhamdulillah, along the way, we do a lot of asset progression journeys with our clients. But I would say 80% of them, asset progression, it always leads up to either a meshnet or an EA, which is the pinnacle of HDB housing, if not a DBSS, right? So, part of our journey as well is trying to tap on kita punya
Private sector.
that is one bit. Okay, I believe that the way, Alhamdulillah, the way that we have always been presenting our sales kit ataupun during our interactions with our customers has always been very intense, very in depth, and very knowledgeable as well.
Detail, very
detailed. But I feel that if we can extend that same skill sets that we have acquired, Alhamdulillah, through our customers all these years, to another segment where we can actually truly create wealth for them as well. That is something that I am really eyeing for, because masyarakat kita sekarang ni, bro, Alhamdulillah, bro, income ceiling dalam sekeluarga, in one family, right? It's good. Good. Yeah, it's Alhamdulillah. It's
Alhamdulillah,
increasing.
Islam sudah kaya.
Masya Allah.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. So,
Our community lah.
our community. Jadi kalau kita boleh dapat satu framework yang saya rasa very palatable for us to digest and apply to our fellow community who happen to be in that bracket or in that position, why not? So ini pun adalah satu form of ibadah and dakwah juga, because you dah tahu, okay abang, kakak, this product insyaAllah through our analysis and data and facts, right, we're going to showcase to you. You will be better off going through this route and journey in comparison to just playing it safe by buying an EM, something like that. So this is the fine line that we are trading, but with more ilmu, with more framework, like dalil, contoh, right, in this context.
Dalil-dalil.
Yeah, so that is also
property,
ultimately our goal. Selain daripada
Masya
macam
Allah.
Siti cakap, tukar angin dan sebagainya kan, dapat cara mendapatkan ilmu tu lagi bagus. But I think that is also ultimately our game plan. So the people yang dah selalu kenal kita punya branding, Alhamdulillah, Batisah Realtors kan, they can actually tap on more information yang kita ada, supaya every avenue is touched on this product. At the end of the day, we let them make the decision themselves, but they know that they can count and rely on us to give them the best information for their own purpose and their goals lah. So I think that is why kita dah up kita punya game. Kita nak bantu diorang create actual wealth through planting and anchoring them to the correct products, which is also predominantly kenapa sekarang kita masuk this new company, which is Hattans under Rextan's division. Jadi kalau siapa nak join kita, recruitment talk sikit.
Let us know. We are recruiting.
Masya-Allah. This guy is recruiting. I've never seen him recruit like this. Masya-Allah.
Because we believe in the framework. That is really really important. Framework tu dah ada dekat situ. Which
What is
makes
this
us a lot
framework?
more.
This framework is very nice.
Yes. Apa dia?
Dia ada this kind of
There really is a
system.
framework. Yes, there really is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which we feel will provide any new RES, real estate agent, salesperson, a better framework for them to catch up to the learning curve yang ada. The learning curve bila you dah pass, you nak join the industry, it's susah, babe. It's very very tough. So you nak kena ada a solid framework, a solid career path journey for you to be able to catch up as fast as you can. Then the work really begins. So the
Right.
framework is bila I nampak, bila they presented to me, I thought it was like, okay, this one looks like just
Normal.
like shiny things that they're trying to show me, trying to convince or whatever. Tak, bila dah masuk, it's legit.
It's
It's
legit.
legit.
It's the original thing. So
Yeah,
they
yang dorang
say-
ada lah.
So they say what they.
I mean, they really walk the talk.
they walk the talk.
Yeah, they walk the talk.
And then
walk the talk.
kita, one of the things that's memang important to us in whatever we do, kita nak kerja dengan amanah. Itu yang akan
Amanah, of
mendatangkan
course.
barakah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For example lah, from the information that I've gathered so far dekat Hattons, of course we have more understanding of the products and kita boleh jual. What I mean by products like new launch or another condo dan sebagainya. Yesterday I did a presentation to one of our clients lah. So diorang duduk they are staying at the condo.
Ini dah masuk case study ni.
Ni masuk case study. Dah masuk case study.
Ini dah boleh dia.
Sikit je.
Boleh sikit. Very fast. Because Siti knows we are very long-winded.
Yes, I know.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so it's a case study. If you guys want to put it, so EC. So generally kalau you beli EC, the profit margin dia bagus, right?
Yep.
So the first thing bila kita usually when kita discuss, we talk about okay, what are your needs and wants. So kita akan balance out their needs and their wants.
Yep.
So for this particular couple, their income is very healthy. So they need a 4-bedder.
Okay.
Or 4 bedrooms lah.
Okay.
So in dorang punya scenario, it's more of a need. They need the size because they want to the parents are not feeling well. They are getting older. Dorang nak bawa parents dengan dorang sekali. So I did the calculation. So they can buy up to 2 million even if they want. They can buy up to 1.8 2 billion and comfortably lah.
Comfortable.
Cash proceeds masih banyak. CPF pun masih ada untuk crisis fund. Cakap boleh guys, you boleh buat.
Right.
But I don't think this is for you.
Oh.
I cakap I boleh carikan you 4-bedder daripada you punya cash proceeds from you punya EC, which is a lot lah kan. But it's not for you. I don't think it's for you. Fik, kenapa Fik? Kenapa? Saya tanya household dia berapa orang. Sekarang household dia 7 people lah. 7 people okay. 7 people.
Nombor ganjil tu.
Dengan anak lelaki.
Nombor dah ganjil tu.
Anak lelaki, anak perempuan, and then helper and dorang. So I said okay. I present to you another idea lah. But of course nak kena appeal. Kalau kita boleh beli, pasal bapa dia sakit, ada doctor's letter semua. Legit lah, it's a legit case. They want to bring in, tapi dia punya currency tak boleh. And if they want to upsize, boleh, but of course they gonna stretch themselves. And walau alam tak tahu what are the costs for the parent punya hospital bill dan sebagainya lah. Tak tahu lah kan. So I said, why don't we try HDB instead? But we will need to appeal. Try je HDB 5 bilik, so you ada at least the 4 room. And because for that you can possibly bayar habis the 5 room flat, and then you'll have that cash proceeds untuk bantu you punya parents untuk hospital ke, untuk anak-anak and things like that. Pasal these are the things that kita akan nampak the blind spot. Because we will see the bigger picture. We're not just sell and buy punya agents. We are consultants.
Exactly.
So we have to cater to their needs. So this is why we believe that we need to understand a lot more about the private sector, so that kita boleh create this generational wealth. If that really suits dorang punya situation, or we can advise them accordingly, because kita akan nampak this blind spot. Actually kalau you go this direction, I think in the next 5 years akan membahayakan family you. I takut bapa you suddenly lah bedridden ke, and financially.
Oh, that's good actually.
It's very important.
Because in that aspects, not only in property line, I mean in ID also, in ID firm also, when we do a certain house, we have to ask how many occupant, how many their age group, as in student, berapa parents, so that we can design better to build a house. Apatah lagi wealth management, we got to understand their life.
Not now, it's like in the coming future.
For their
future
as well. Nice.
So I like to call this ethical planning. We could just like sell, buy. But what's the point if you are not able to take a step back, present to them various options and make them see how is it going to be like in 5 years down the road. Do you want it to be this way? Are you okay? You know, kalau orang okay, maybe they have a stash of cash somewhere, then okay, fine, so be it. But at least we've done our part to present to them that this how it's going to be, this how it's going to be, this how it's going to be. Kalau you rasa ni akan membebankan, then better not, you know. Then we can show you other ways, we can think of other ways to make your journey better. And I think that's
I learned a new word, ethical planning.
That is the subject. That is the topic for this segment. Ethical planning. I like that.
Planning. Well done.
Jadi don't look too far lah, okay? Please
Janganlah.
follow Batisah Realtors. We are still very much active on the ground. Walaupun maybe IG
ethical agent.
quiet sikit, but yes, we are.
Apa je Afzal? They are ethical.
Itulah. Habis laki aku kan, jadi aku nak kena yakan je.
Salah.
Cuma cute sangat.
Sorry,
Jangan cute sangat.
Alah, jangan lagi tu. Yalah, betul lah.
Gurau je,
Yeah,
gurau
gurau je lah.
je.
Okay, guys.
Okay, guys. So, thank you very much. We shall wrap up
Thank
this
you.
episode.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
guys. Thank you.
brothers, for coming onto our podcast.
Of course.
Welcome.
Yes.
I'm sure this is not the last of it. We
I don't think
will
so.
Inshallah.
invite again because
Inshallah.
Siti is part of them. So
Inshallah.
definitely they will come back again.
InsyaAllah.
Yeah.
In the next episode or near future, inshallah.
Inshallah. And with that also, we hope that this episode has brought you lots of knowledge and motivation. Inshallah.
Yeah, spiritually, you know,
Yes. Yeah.
dunyawi, ukhrawi.
Inshallah. So we shall see you on the next episode of What If.
What if?
Bye.
Assalamualaikum.